Attorney I've ever met. He even looks funny. There's his picture. He will teach you how to accumulate wealth and preserve wealth. You are going to accumulate a lot right now. At the prices that you can acquire real estate with right now, you're going to buy stuff for really, really cheap. And you're going to acquire a lot of wealth, but you got to preserve it. And you also have to, somebody was telling me about somebody who won a lawsuit because he stubbed his toe, his pinky toe. He won $250,000 in a lawsuit. So you really need to know how to, how to set up your entities so that you're protected against these people. I'll be polite. And then also how you can build your money on your money. And there's a lot of tax loopholes and legal loopholes that if you take advantage of it, you will grow your wealth much, much faster than you would if the average person doing it. And Lee breaks it down really simply, and he is actually funny, I tell you the truth. And so you definitely want to hear what he has to say, and then follow what he has to say. Let me see. And then Ed Rush, this is a new guy. So I asked you before, how many of you use social media? I should ask another question, which is, how many of you use social media, but you really don't know how to use it? Yeah, come on, the rest of you are lying, I think. So Ed Rush is a guy that I've known for several years, and he's a retired he flies airplanes. That's the simple thing. And what he did when he came home from the military, because his wife and he had a kid, he wanted to come back home. He wanted to learn how to make money, and he learned how to create a little product on the internet and be able to sell it. And he actually teaches people that want to become those firefighters how to do that. And he taught that. And then he learned how to use the internet for it. And now he used to teach people how to use the internet to sell your product anywhere in the world. But now what he's teaching, because it's much more effective, how to use the internet and social media to sell your own products right here where you are. The local use of Google and Twitter and Facebook and all that is very hot right now. And especially because, you've got the iPhones and the iPads and they have the follow me and where you located right now. If you notice all your Google searches, when you type in dry cleaner, you don't get a dry cleaner in Minnesota. You get a dry cleaner right where you are. So when you type in real estate investing, you don't get, someplace out there, thank goodness. You get right here. So the question is, how can you, as a real estate investor or as a business owner, make sure that the internet is driving traffic to you? Not only traffic, but customers that want to buy from you. This is key. And I tell you what, the price of advertising on the internet, the price of using your website effectively is so much less than what I used to have to do back in the 90s to, sell and to get customers. So for that portion alone, I invite you to be there and invite all your friends that are in business for themselves, any type of business. They definitely want to hear Ed talk. He tells it like it is. Self-storage investing is probably one of the biggest growing markets right now because people are being foreclosed on, people are older, they're downsizing for whatever reason, and because Americans have a lot of stuff, don't we? That's why eBay is so big. We just have a lot of stuff. We carry it from house to house to house, and even though we're never going to use it, we still need to store it someplace now that we live in a house that's half the size. So self-storage units are really hot, and in fact, they're so hot, there's like 3 or 4 shows on TV right now on these self-storage auctions. Have you seen that? What is that? Storage Wars, right? Self-storage wars. So self-storage units are really hot. Scott Myers teaches you how to break it down, how to evaluate the self-storage units, where to find them, where you want to buy them. So that's a really cool thing. And then Robert Sheeman is going to be actually doing 2 different sessions. The first one is branding, marketing, and sales success secrets. If you don't know, he's not just a real estate investor, but he actually speaks to lots of business groups, not just real estate groups. He's going to teach you branding and PR and negotiation techniques that are useful for you in building your business. If you're in real estate, you're in business. If you have any other type of business, obviously you're in business. He's going to be teaching a whole lot about that arena, and he's never taught that here in Connecticut before. And then he's also going to be doing a whole session, a couple-hour session on buying real estate in today's market. Where can you profit? What are the creative ways for buying real estate? And he's going to teach you how to find the properties, how to analyze them in 17 minutes or less, and that's spelled wrong, I see. How to sell properties in today's market, which is soft. We just heard that it takes longer to sell. That doesn't mean your property has to take a long time to sell, so you might as well learn this information. So those are the teachers and the presenters that we have. Now, General Admission gives you 2 days, gives you a chair, gives you a way of taking notes. It gives you lots of raffle tickets, lots of chance to meet other people, and we feed you lunch. Everybody say yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. I know we come for the breaks and the food. So, but general admission, seriously, gives you all access to that, and we want you to make sure that you're there, and then bring all your friends. Because here's the thing, if you are surrounded by like-minded people, you're going to be a lot more successful. If you're surrounded by a bunch of naysayers, you're going to have big trouble in this business. You want to surround yourself with people that understand what you're talking about, so bring the people that are. So that's general admission. Now, VIP and VIP Plus, this is really cool. So the biggest difference between VIP and VIP Plus is it includes a year's membership into the Connecticut Real Estate Investors Association. Full year, just that's including VIP Plus. Here's what we're laying out for you as a VIP. One is, on Friday night we have that networking event and the walkthrough of the rehab that Luke and Shimmick were talking about earlier tonight. So that's in Glastonbury, and he's going to show you how they found the property, why they bought it, how they're going to sell it, and then there's going to be networking opportunities. Saturday night is also a sit-down dinner where you get to hang out with some of the presenters, so you can ask all the questions you want to. You can also network with other people. I'll tell you what, last year for me it was the height of the entire weekend because I got to ask questions that I normally don't get to ask. So if you really want to get one-on-one with some of the presenters, that's a great thing to do. We also have a special raffle into a 40-inch high-definition TV and a raffle ticket on an iPad. Like I said, I think right now the iPad is the coolest thing. It's not just a toy. If you really learn how to use this, you can really operate your business a lot faster than ever before. And we also give you premium seating, which is up front with a table, so that you can take notes. Because throughout the weekend, you're going to be taking a lot of notes for sure. So here's the deal. On the website, these are the tuitions: $39, $155, and $299. And you have this on your flyer right now. And I want you to get out your pens, please, because what I want you to do is to cross this out. So this flyer here, you don't have it? We'll give it to you. I'll give you mine. Are there any more flyers back here? Are there any more of these flyers? Because there may be some. So for general admission, instead of $39 tonight, it's only $29. Please don't ask me tomorrow. Tonight is $29. For the VIP is only $97. $97. You can't even barely go out to dinner and do some networking for $97. So $97 for VIP, and for VIP Plus, it's $199. Okay? So here's what we're going to do. For the first, we're going to give you 7 minutes to register yourselves now. You have your invoices right there in your hands. Just go ahead. You can either run your credit card in the back of the room, or you can just write your credit card number on there. For the first 25 people that register, we're also going to give you this handy CT RIA t-shirt that was created by some of our members, Deborah and James Smith. And on the back of it has the 10 things they learned the best about real estate investing from CT RIA. So the first 25 get a t-shirt. So we're going to give you 7 minutes right now. Could I cue up some music here, some registration
we don't have
music?
it. Yeah,
Go ahead and take care of your registrations and then come right back. And Linda's going to be...